In this video I'm going to show you how to make a terrain, how to make very simple hills, very basic hills, and I'm going to teach you how to make a skybox around your map so the light that you don't leak. This won't be just a single room, this will be the outside, an outside map. Okay, firstly you want to start with, of course, a box. You'll start a lot of your stuff on Call of Duty Radiant with a box. Okay, in the 3D image you see that I have my box here. Okay, let's scroll down. You want to work with chalk first of all. Okay, now that we have the box, go to patch up here, go to simple terrain patch. Let's just change that to 6. If you want to make it very, very detailed, change it to 15 by 15, but I'm changing it to 6 by 6. It doesn't really matter. But after you've changed it like that, press space, and see how these are gapped apart, these two terrains? We need to add them together, and how to do that is on your 3D image over here, hold shift, select them both, go back over to your graph, press V, and you see you got two little dots on each side. Box them, press W. What it does is it welds them together. Do that all the way down, 2 by 2. Okay, once that's done, you've got all your parts welded together. Press V to get rid of those dots and press space. Let's drag this over here. Zoom in over here. Scroll in with your middle mouse. You see there's a gap again. Then you want to take and select all 4 of these parts. And space actually copies it. You drag it over, get it as close as you can here, but you're always going to have a gap. Highlight both of these, press W. Do it all the way down. Okay, once that's complete, we now have a terrain patch. I'm not going to make it any bigger than this because of time purposes. So after you select all of these parts by holding shift, go to textures, go to usage, and go to ground. Let's find ground. Okay, we're going to do a simple grass terrain. So scroll down until you find some grass. Apparently I scrolled too far. Okay, here's some grass. Found some bright green grass. Alright, here we go. Okay, once you've done that, press S and select natural. It's going to make it look better for you. Okay, there's our terrain. It is now a grassy terrain. The next thing I wanted to show you in this tutorial is hills. Okay, and how to do hills, press Y. You'll get a little box like this, Advanced Patch Editing Options. Leave the inner and outer radius like they are because until you get more advanced, you probably shouldn't mess with those. Check paint height. Okay, now you see we have a little circle here. If you hold Alt and use your right mouse button, it's pulling hills down. It's making me little hills. That's by holding Alt and selecting your right mouse button. And if you hold Control and press your right mouse button, or sorry, if you hold Alt and press your left mouse button, it's bringing hills up. Now they do look real pointy, and that's because we've only got a 6 by 6 detailed terrain patch. Like I was trying to explain to you earlier, you need a detailed more if you're going to have detailed hills. But you can check smooth up here, hold Alt, and rub these around the top of these here, and it'll smooth them out. It smooths everything out. But like I said, this isn't a detailed patch, so you can't really tell the difference. But if you can, it's smoothing it out a little. Okay. Press Y to get out of this little box here, and press escape to let go of that. Now you see we got a hill up and a hill down. Okay. And next I was going to show you how to make a skybox. And let's go back to textures, usage. We'll go ahead and go to select sky. Use this second sky, sky_tank hunt, and pull this across. You want it to overlap your land, of course. Press space, copy it. Press space, copy it, select in the middle of it. You can pull it straight down. And then you have those two. Press escape. Go ahead and do it for the other sides. Make sure you do not overlap any of these. That's one thing you don't want to do. Press space. Pull it on down on this side. Okay. Now, select all 4 of those sky edges we made, because as you see there's a bunch of void, there's a bunch of black. Press the XYZ button. Pull this up to about 704. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. Then you can select your skies you want. Let's just do sky_2 Jane. It's a nice bright, much nicer sky. Okay, after you've pulled that up to about 700, go ahead and pull this down. Make sure it's pretty good ways under your map, under everything. You want this box to seal in everything you do. And this box is already hollow. I don't have to use this hollow key. The last thing you need to do for your skybox is press escape and run one right over the top here. Oh, messed that up. But you want it to go right over the top. Whoa. Once that's fixed, press space, drag it down to the bottom, and you want it right on the bottom. Then you have a closed and sealed up box. The next thing we need to do, go back to the overhead view. You'll use it a lot. Right click, click light. And that's way down there at the bottom. We need to take and drag that up to the top. Pretty good ways. Because this is just the usually you'll use more than one light on the outside map. But right now we're just going to use one light. Press N. Go to the key, type in radius for radius, type in, we're just going to do 2000. Press enter. It brightens up. Press K, make it a white light. Oh, sorry. Okay, there's our white light. We need a spawn point. So we'll right click. We'll right click, go to MP, go to deathmatch spawn point. Drag that down, make sure it's meeting the ground. I had that light selected. Right click. MP, go to deathmatch spawn. Drag that down to your ground here, like so. Make sure it doesn't go into the ground. Press N to point the way you want your arrow to face. Sometimes you gotta play with it. Okay, now we got our spawn point, we got our light. The last thing we need is a global intermission. Right click, go to MP, go to global_intermission. Oh, sorry, I didn't let off the spawn point. MP_global intermission. Doesn't matter where you put it, just put it right up there in the air. Press escape. Now the map is ready to be saved. Go ahead and file, go to save as, save it under your temp map so that we don't have to change all those .gsc files. You can if you'd like, but I'm not going to. Then go into your back where you started your Radiant from. Right click, go to your CoD2 compile tools, go ahead and compile the map. You can go ahead and close the compile tools now, we won't need them again. Press back where you went and got your compile tools, go to main, go to maps, go to MP, get the D3D BSP file, copy that. You can close that file now. Go to your maps, go to your MP, paste it right in there, copy and replace so it still thinks we've got all the same things. And then we're just gonna make us a new IWD file, and I've got to do this very quickly. I've already showed you how in the other video, so I'm going to pause this. I went ahead and pasted the new IWD file in my main, and now I'm going to start my Call of Duty 2. I went ahead and just paused it as I did it because, like I said, Cam Studio don't record in game, but here's the first screenshot. As you can see, I'm inside the hill we made. Here's the second screenshot. There's the hill that comes up above the ground, and here's an overall ahead. There's the hill, and there's the part that goes in the ground. This is just for your Skybox and terrain patch. Thank you.